Hello everyone, this is Kenny here, lead analyst at the Fifth Person. At the Fifth Person, we want to help you to look for great businesses you can invest to safely and consistently grow your wealth over time. So here are 3 books that I have selected for you if you're just starting out in the stock market and you do not know where to look. These are great books that you can start. They are simple and easy to read, whether you're a beginner or seasoned investors. This will definitely help you improve your investment knowledge. So the first book I'd like to recommend is Why Stocks Go Up and Down by William Pike. This is a great book if you have no knowledge about investing and you want to learn how to read numbers. Numbers are very important because it tells the story of the business. So what William Pike does is it takes you through the financial statements, the 3 different statements. First is basically the balance sheet, right? How a business raised capital through debt and equity, and from there purchase assets to generate income, which flows into the top line revenue of the income statement. And from there, after deducting all the expenses, how the company arrived at the net income, and from the net income it will flow to the cash flow to determine which part of the net income is cash and non-cash. So this will give you a great understanding of the business. At the same time, he'll introduce you to the various ratios to measure the profitability of the business. And what separates this book from other books is it actually takes you through a step-by-step analysis of a company, how to analyze, where to obtain the annual reports of these companies, how to analyze this business using the financial ratios, and at the end of it shows you multiple ways you can value the business. So once you have a great understanding of the business, you would like to learn how to pick winning stocks, then this book is definitely the best book for you. There's no better person to show you how to pick winning stocks other than Peter Lynch, who is the star manager of the Magellan Fund at Fidelity. Over his 13-year career, he managed to generate an annual compounded return of 29%. So with this book, Peter Lynch said that you do not have to pick all those obscure financial stocks or penny stocks in order to pick multi-bagger return stocks, stocks that are able to give you 2-folds, 5-folds, or 10-folds return. So in order to pick this type of stocks, you just have to look around you when you go about your daily lives. For example, if you were to get your coffee, Starbucks is also a great multi-bagger returns, or when you use the internet, Google is also a great multi-bagger returns. And last but not least, when you go on a vacation, right, Disneyland, Disney is also a great company that's able to produce you the multi-bagger returns that you are looking for. And once you got that down, this book will take you behind the scene of what it is like to create values to shareholders, because at the end of the day, a business is made out of people, right? Managers who are able to create value for you. So this book, The Outsiders by William Thorndike, is a great book for you to spot great capital allocators. So once the business is able to generate the money, how the CEO allocate where he invests the money in will determine how much more valuable the company will be in 5 or 10 years time. One manager that stood out to me was Henry Singleton, who was the CEO at Teledyne. So at that time, he was very wise in how he allocated money. So basically what he did was he repurchased shares when shares were greatly undervalued, and he issued shares when the stock price of the company was overvalued to acquire undervalued company. Just by doing that, he's able to compound the stock by 40% over the next 10 years by doing this. So this is definitely a great book if you want to learn to spot great managers of a company. So there you have it. I have all these 3 books here to cover the basics of investing. So the first one is basically to help you to read and analyze the financial statements, and the second book is to help you pick winning stocks, and thirdly, managers that can add value to you so that you can achieve that multi-bagger returns that you are looking for. Of course, if you want more investing insights, company analysis and strategies, you can head to fifthperson.com for more information, and they are completely free. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button or share it with your friends. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.